Hello, popcorn. My cat has the zoomies, so that's going on in the background of this video. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. I'm not a tech reviewer. I'm a lifestyle blogger. I talk a lot about books and life, you know? I actually have a couple other videos, one about my iPad Pro and how I use that for blogging, and then I also have a video about just unboxing my iMac, the brand new purple iMac that came out this year. I'm an Apple addict. I just am. I love Apple products. When I tuned into the Apple event, I think by far the most exciting thing for a lot of people that was announced this year was the new iPad mini, and I went and bought one. Because I am a user that has an iPad Pro, has an iMac, has an iPhone, I actually thought that I was exactly the type of person to make a video about how I use the iPad mini. So this is not an iPad mini review per se. Not gonna make any calls, not gonna talk about any specs. For me, I just wanted to take you through as an everyday user how I use my iPad mini during the day and kind of how it compares to the things I would do on, say, like my phone, the iPad Pro, or the iMac. Let's get into it. So I do have here the new iPad mini 2021. I have the purple color. This is currently in the English lavender case. I do have the Apple Pencil 2nd generation because I bought that for my iPad Pro to use there. I had no intention of ever snapping this onto my mini, but did so a couple days ago just to kind of play around and write some notes, and actually enjoyed it. So it's still with the mini right now. I personally am a content creator. I'm a working professional. I do have a full-time day job, corporate job. And then I'm also just like a regular human. So let's talk about who this iPad is for, because I do think every Apple product is designed with a certain person in mind, with a certain use case. And I'm just gonna give you the TLDR of this whole video right here. Who is this for? Who are you? And do you wanna buy this? Does it make sense for you? So I think number one, this device is for all you homebodies out there. All of you that spend time consuming content, like either watching videos, watching YouTube, watching Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, all of that good stuff. If you're a video watcher, or if you are a reader, someone who reads a lot of ebooks, if you're the person that chills and wants to just consume content, this is for you. The thing is it's bigger than an iPhone, even bigger than the Max, and that little extra bit of screen real estate that you get from watching content and consuming content on this screen versus a phone, you're gonna notice the difference. That bigger screen just allows you more real estate to see what you're trying to see. So for me, I'll often pick this up throughout the day when I wanna read a book or when I wanna watch a video. I actually watch a ton of YouTube videos on my phone because I'm on YouTube, so obviously I'm watching a lot of YouTube. And I was really just using my phone for that. So the iPad mini is an amazing device just to watch video. I've got a slightly bigger screen and I still get the benefit of the portability of the mini. So if you are somebody that just likes to consume content, watch videos, read books, this is absolutely for you. If you're a working professional, now I say this with a caveat, if you're a working professional who needs a powerful laptop replacement, this is not for you. If you're a working professional like a doctor, a nurse, a pilot, you totally can be an office worker and use this, but this is more of an information getting machine. This is the device that you're gonna pull out to look something up or to have an app up while you're doing something else. This is not the device to be typing or, you know, composing the next great American novel. But if you are a working professional that has, you know, a need to be looking up information as you're doing your job, I think this is a great portable iPad tablet option for you. Who is this not for? You know, let's talk about who it's not for. I don't think it's for students. The reason I don't think it's for students is because, again, it is not a laptop replacement. So I wanted my iPad Pro to be a laptop replacement, and that for me with the keyboard does a whole lot of stuff that a laptop can do. The iPad mini right now does not come with any Apple made or third-party keyboard cases. So you absolutely can hook up a Bluetooth keyboard to this. If you've just got any old keyboard laying around with Bluetooth capability, you can totally hook that up to this iPad, get a connection, and start typing away. But I think you're gonna miss the bigger screen. So the benefit of this device is that smaller, more portable body, that, you know, smaller screen, but that's slightly bigger than the iPhone. It's great for a lot of things. It's not great for students. It's not great for, you know, education. And then, like I said before, it's really not for anyone that needs to replace a laptop. laptop. If you're someone that has this desire to kind of like steer yourself away from the traditional laptop because it's a little bit too clunky, a little bit too heavy, I'm with you. That's why I got the iPad Pro, was to do just that. But the thing is you actually do need a little bit more screen real estate for the things you would do on a laptop. So I personally would not recommend the iPad mini as a laptop replacement. It's not gonna do all the things an iPad Pro, an iPad Air, a MacBook. It's not gonna do all the things that those could do. And at the price of, you know, 600 bucks and up, I feel like you should just go invest in a real laptop replacement. How I use my iPad mini throughout the day, and I will insert some footage here throughout the day of me using it for different things. I absolutely watch content on this device. This has quickly become the content consumption device for me. I love to watch YouTube videos. I think I just hate silence. I honestly watch YouTube videos while I'm doing my hair, while I'm cooking, while I'm sitting on the couch because I'm a double screen person. I honestly just like march around the house and consume content all the darn day. So I've absolutely loved having the iPad mini for that exact thing, because again, I'm getting this like bigger screen real estate. I'm getting the bigger screen real estate, but I'm getting the portability of the device. So I'm not lugging around my iPad Pro for this activity. I know I could totally watch videos and consume content on the iPad Pro, but the thing is I pretty much always have the iPad Pro in its Magic Keyboard case because that's what I bought it to do. I bought it to replace a laptop. When you take into account the weight of the iPad Pro itself plus the Magic Keyboard case, you're looking at a couple pounds here. This is actually not a very light device. It's light in comparison to a laptop, but if you are looking to watch videos, it's not the most comfortable experience, as opposed to this little guy, which I think is like 0.67 pounds, so not even a pound. It's much easier for me to carry this around and watch my videos here than it is for me to be watching videos on the iPad Pro. The other thing that I frequently do on the iPad mini is I actually read books using the Kindle app. I do have a Kindle. I have a Kindle Oasis, and in fact, you know, out of this iPad purchase, it has not yet cannibalized my use of the iPad Pro because again, I use it for different things. I don't really use my MacBook anymore because that was the point of the iPad Pro, was to make that obsolete. It did. The Kindle, to me, I'm still trying to figure this out. I love, love, love reading on the iPad mini during the day with the Kindle app. I love the experience of it. I think the screen size on this is perfect because it more accurately matches the shape of a book, as opposed to a Kindle where it is a little bit smaller. It just is not the same screen experience. So I absolutely love grabbing this to read during the day. The Kindle I do still use at night. I don't find this screen to be all that easy on the eyes, and I don't have amazing eyes. So for me, I burn through books. I'm a pretty fast reader. This is a great experience as an e-reader during the day. That is another big way that I will use this iPad mini every single day, is I'll just kind of like pull it out when I've got a free spare, you know, 10 minutes, and I'll just catch up on my book. The nice thing about the Kindle app is if you do have a Kindle, they do talk to each other. So if I get to a certain page here, I will then open up my Kindle and it'll ask me if I want to go to the most recently read page on my iPad mini, and I do. The other thing I do with this iPad is I use it while I cook. Again, totally could have used the iPad Pro for this, but the experience is not the same. In this iPad Pro, always have it in the Magic Keyboard case, so if I am going to look up a recipe or have the New York Times cooking app open, I've got this big old clunky thing on my counter. Not to mention the Magic Keyboard is pricey. She's expensive. So I'm not really trying to have that around all of the things I'm cooking with, versus the iPad mini in the little folio case by Apple. It's just this really easy little device to prop up on the kitchen counter and have a recipe up. I really love the New York Times cooking app. I do subscribe to that. I pay for that and it's worth every single penny. And I'll just have that up while I'm cooking so I can quickly like scroll through and refer to the recipe as I'm going. And potentially my favorite thing that I do with the iPad mini, a workout. I love to use the iPad mini with Apple Fitness Plus. Apple Fitness Plus has been an amazing addition to my life. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I love the dance workouts, and it's been really awesome just to kind of like prop this up on a counter, at a hotel if you're traveling, in the living room, in the garage where we have our faux gym equipment. Wherever I want to do that, I can prop this up and watch an Apple Fitness Plus video with my Apple Watch on, record the workout, and get credit for closing my rings. So you guys, that is everything I do in a day with my iPad mini. That's how I use it. That's how it fits into my little ecosystem, my personal and work life flow. I'd love to hear how you guys like the iPad mini. If you're thinking of getting it, if you do have it, how do you use it? Hit me up in the comments down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.